Good morning, everybody. I'll try to make this quick so we can all get back to talking about how shocked we are that Mitt Romney lost the election. I mean, I never even thought that that was a possibility. How could this happen in our center-right nation? The following calls are taken from editions of Mail Call, printed in the Herald Mail from October 29th to November 9th, 2012, which can be read online in their entirety at www.herald-mail.com. First up from Hagerstown, I hope that everyone has a chance to go see the Field of Pink at the Elks Lodge. It's a beautiful sight, and it's a very powerful way to make us aware of how many people get breast cancer. It'll be on display throughout the month of October. It's a really beautiful sight. Is it still October? Damn it! I missed the Field of Pink! God! Well, at least I can take some small consolation in the fact that we cured breast cancer last month, right? I mean, all that pink on display for a whole month at the Elks Lodge? That had to have cured breast cancer, right? I urge everybody to vote Romney Ryan. I'm really concerned about the country if Barack Obama wins the presidency again. We do not want socialistic healthcare in this country. Funkstown. Woo! 4 more years! Socialistic healthcare, gay marriage, nationwide! Here we come! Seriously though, if it makes you feel any better, even though Romney lost Maryland, among other states, he did win Washington County, so, I mean, at least there's that. If only Washington County got its own electoral votes. I wonder, how many electoral votes would Washington County have, do you think? 64? Because that's how many Romney would have needed. To the caller who wanted to know why no one is giving President Obama credit, I give him credit. He's responsible for 9 million people unemployed. He's responsible for tripling the deficit. He's responsible for our ambassador getting killed in Libya and lying about it. He's responsible for Fast and Furious and covering it up. So there's not much more we can give him credit for, except destroying the U.S. economy. Hagerstown. It's actually 12 million unemployed, not 9 million. And I give Obama credit for that too. Sure, because when he took office, it was over 15 million. And a lot of those jobs we've gained back these last few years have been the result of government action through things like the Recovery and Reinvestment Act, aka the stimulus, which was kind of expensive, but was also pretty necessary, seeing as how the economy was seriously fucked. In fact, the government probably should have done, and should still be doing, a lot more than it did. And maybe people like you shouldn't be bitching about what it did do, seeing as how it didn't destroy the economy, it kind of fucking saved it. And by the same logic you use to hold Obama directly responsible for the Benghazi attacks and Fast and Furious, I also have to hold him directly responsible for the killing of Osama bin Laden, which I do anyway because the bin Laden killing operation was something that he personally ordered and monitored, not just a tragic attack that happened to occur while he was the president or a botched ATF gunwalking operation he never even authorized. But there is something else that he deserves credit for. It's something recent, and I can't think of what it is. Oh, yes, that's right. He beat Mitt Romney's fucking ass in that election last week. President Obama is the biggest cover-up artist to ever occupy the White House. And you know what? He is very good at what he does. He's pulled the wool over a lot of people's eyes. He made a lot of people think he's the greatest thing to ever enter the White House. So let's find him a new house to live in. Sharpsburg. I don't think he needs a new house. He's got a really nice place in Chicago already. A place that I imagine he'll be moving back to in about 4 more years after he finishes his second term as President of the United States, which he just won. Have I mentioned that? I'd just like to thank all the paper carriers who have braved this wind and the rain and delivered our papers. God bless you. You did a great job. Great. Falling Waters, West Virginia. Well, the effects of Hurricane Sandy on this area were relatively mild, especially compared to what they were hit with further north. But you know what? Yes, I'll just go with it. Bless you, paper carriers. Bless you for risking your lives to deliver the Herald Mail. You're like combat medics. You're like the drivers of the Taxis de la Marne, only instead of saving the lives of wounded soldiers or delivering necessary reinforcements that allowed the French to hold their western flank against the Germans in what was arguably the most important battle of the First World War, you're going out in the rain to deliver the worst newspaper in the world to people who have paid to have the worst newspaper in the world dropped on their doorstep. Well done. I just want to make a couple comments in reference to driving and stuff in this cold weather and rainy, snowy, whatever might happen. When you're driving down the road on the interstate, coming to stop signs, stop lights, don't tailgate someone. It's not good for you or the guy in front of you. On dual highway, they are always bumper to bumper. Give the guy in front of you a break. Don't follow so close. Hancock. You know what I love about this one? This was a phone call that someone at the paper had to transcribe. Imagine how hard the caller had to hit break for the Herald Mail intern to pick up on the pun. He must have been like, give the guy in front of you a break. The intern wouldn't have detected the wink, but the caller probably did it anyway. It helps to act it out. Could the newspaper or someone put it in the paper, a list of all the countries who have come to our aid with the recent storm, Hurricane Sandy? Hagerstown. I bet you wouldn't find Haiti on that list. After all we did for them, do you think they helped us out? Or Ethiopia? Or Burundi? How come we always have to be the ones to help them out? Why can't they ever help us out? You know, maybe I'll move to Uganda. Maybe that's what I should do. Then maybe I'll know what it feels like to be the one who is helped instead of being the one who always has to help others. I hear AIDS is lovely this time of year. It is another morning in America. Most of us have voted, did our civic duty, and the elections are over. For better or worse, the decisions are made. Will our votes make a difference in the coming 4 years? I pray they will, but have my doubts. Can they fix everything to please everyone? No. Regardless who is our next president, are you willing to accept the austerity needed to correct the wrongs of decades of wild spending and poor decisions? Probably not. It will be up to the remnants of society, as spoken to the prophet Isaiah by God, not masses, to correct the excesses of the past. Waynesboro, Pennsylvania. Can you pinpoint the moment when this call turned from mostly reasonable, if pessimistic, pseudo-philosophizing to the unhinged gospel shouted by a scraggly guy standing on a street corner? On the night of the election, America got it wrong. Americans got it wrong by voting President Obama back in office. Shit. They're bitching about the election. I didn't think they'd be in this soon. All right. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry. I didn't have time to warm it up, but they're just gonna have to fucking deal with it. Okay. On the night of the election, America got it wrong. Americans got it wrong by voting President Obama back in office. Wrong choice for this country. This country is heading straight to hell because of the choice he made, and what he wants to do with this country is wrong. And Marylanders got it wrong with same-sex marriage. Read the Bible, get in the Word, and it will explain to you how wrong it is, how simple it is for a man to be with another man and a woman to be with another woman. It's not right. Martinsburg, West Virginia. Go to sleep. Yes, go to sleep. That's it. That's good. Go to sleep and dream of a better world, a world where gay people can't get married and get you all fuzzy. A world where the big scary black man isn't the president and everybody reads the Bible and doesn't ask questions, and those mean old astronomers and biologists and social scientists aren't around to shatter your precious little delusions. Yes, good, good. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Yes, good. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Quick, grab the biggest defibrillator we have. America just went into cardiac arrest, and its condition is serious. Smithsburg. Maybe America should cut back on the pizza subs and take a walk every so often so that re-electing the guy who's already been president for the last 4 years doesn't trigger a heart attack. And finally, from Hagerstown, I want to thank these people in the right wing for helping to get Obama elected president of the U.S. Bill O'Reilly, Sean Hannity, and a lot more of them, Mark Levin. There's more of them, I can't think of them. Well, let's see. You got your Rush Limbaugh, Glenn Beck, Dennis Miller, Laura Ingraham, John Gibson, Neil Boortz, Mike Gallagher, Dennis Prager, Bill Bennett, Mike Huckabee, Hugh Hewitt, Michael Reagan. No, actually, Michael Reagan doesn't have a radio show anymore. I forgot. He got fired, his show got canceled, and now he sells email addresses. So... So strike him off the list. But I agree with the Hagerstown caller. And to the rest of you guys and gals on the list, on behalf of everyone who supported Barack Obama's re-election, thank you for being such huge dicks these last 4 years. We could have done it without you, but without you, victory just wouldn't have seemed quite so sweet. Thanks for watching.